What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a painful video for me to make because my favorite basketball team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, lost their playoff series, not just game, but series against the Dallas Mavericks in 6 games. 116 to 117 was the final score. And it was just a really painful game to watch, man. There were times when we were up by 17 and we still lost the game. It really sucks to see. Now I'm just gonna give you guys this video, my reaction to the entire playoffs so far, and just give my reaction to the season. I feel like this is a video where I could talk about it for a while, and I just need to get it off, man, because after this loss I've just been kind of sitting on it, just thinking about what the heck, man. It just feels surreal that we actually lost, man. Like, we really lost the freaking playoff series against the Dallas Mavericks 4-2. We didn't lose in 7, we lost in 6 games. It really sucks to see, man. As I said, SGA obviously had an incredible season. He played an incredible game tonight. He really did. He showed out, of course, and throughout this entire series, he was the only one that showed out through it all. Everybody else, the supporting cast, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, everybody else was just too inconsistent. I feel like that's the base reason why we lost, is that other players just were too inconsistent. There were games where they did okay. They dropped like 19, 20, 23. That's really good. But then there's other games where they didn't even have double-digit points. I think it was game 5 when we lost at home. Nobody had double-digit points other than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, that's just disappointing. Like, that's not going to win you any playoff games. That man can do it all. He really can, man. So I hopefully this next coming season there's more help for Shai, and what I mean by that is that there's just more dynamic scores for him to work with, and there's actually consistent players when it comes to playoffs. Okay, now obviously this season was, I would say, a success as the youngest team or one of the youngest teams in the NBA, to see us get the #1 seed in the West with the Denver Nuggets in it, with the powerhouse Suns, even though they were kind of disappointing, the Minnesota Timberwolves and all that type of stuff. To see us get #1 and go all the way this far is, it's pretty exciting, but at the same time, seeing us end this season this way is very disappointing. Like, don't get me wrong, I really did enjoy this Thunder season. It's one of my favorite. This team is one of my favorite Thunder teams of all time. Top 5 easily. Top 3 maybe. I don't know, man. That 2015-16 Thunder were really cool, or were really nice. The 2019-2020 Thunder, the underdog team. This team is definitely for sure top 5. But it's just like the way we ended it, man. It just leaves a sour taste in your mouth, And it just sucks to see, man, as I said, to see your team do this in the playoffs, like second round, after just sweeping the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round, and then in the second round just falling apart. I mean, let's keep it blunt here. My team fell apart in that second round. Defense as well, man, was just atrocious at times. There's no reason why PJ Washington should have over 20 points in like 3 of the games. There's no reason why Derrick Jones Jr. should hit a clutch bucket. Like, I think those are good players, right? But they're not the main guys that you give the ball when it comes to clutch time. And the fact that they just knocked it down and they closed the game just really, it just seals the reason why we lost, man. I mean, our defense was just horrendous when it came to this series. We left too much corner open threes, or we left too much people open for threes in the corner. We freaking let those two torch us, and it was just painful to see, man. And this whole like Luguentz Dort playing defense against Doncic and fouling, I'm not gonna lie with you, Doncic just crying to the refs all the time. It became unwatchable. It became honestly annoying as a Thunder fan, just seeing Luka always just cry to the refs every time. And yeah, they still won and everything like that, but there's also, I see some Mavs fans on Twitter saying that, oh, the Thunder get all the calls and stuff like that, even though they had literally more free throws than us this game. And I will even say they probably have more free throws than us in this series. You could fact check me if I'm wrong there, but I know for sure in game 6 they had more free throws than us. So this whole narrative that the refs are on our side, I think, is just absolute baloney. And I would say the refs, they were on both of the sides, man. I feel like some calls Thunder got were kind of cheese, and same thing for the Mavericks. Some of the calls they got were kind of bullcrap. So it's just, man, it's painful. Like, me just talking about our season being over is painful. As I said, what the Thunder need to do to come into this next season is that they need to for sure get some more size down there. Those non-Chet Holmgren minutes, man, are they painful. They really are painful, because no one on the team can get boards. Like, other than Chet, I mean, no one is above 6'9", I believe. I think Jalen Williams is like 6'9", like he's 6'8", 6'9". So Chet's like the only one with size, right? But the thing about Chet is that, yeah, he's tall, but he's really, really skinny. So he was just getting absolutely bodied down there by Gafford and Lively and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying he was getting torched. I don't think he was getting torched, but I definitely do think that the weight kind of got to him, you know, where they were just boxing him out easily and all this type of stuff. As I said, no one in this team can really rebound like that. And so, other than like Chet Holmgren, I guess, but he only had like, what, 3 rebounds this game? I mean, come on. Like, that's not going to make us win ball games. What we need to do, what Sam Presti needs to do this offseason, is get us somebody that could get some dang boards. All right, maybe Jared Allen, he's a free agent this coming summer. I don't know, just somebody like give somebody some money so we could get some damn boards on our team, because it is just pitiful throughout the entire season. That was our one huge problem, and Coach Mark was saying, "Oh, that's a trade-off we're gonna have." Like, no, man, you know, like that's not what we want to see. Obviously, I want to see the Thunder win and stuff like that, but I mean, saying that, like, physically saying that our weakness is rebounding, I mean, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I just feel like championship teams don't really have, like, yeah, obviously each team has a weakness, but you want to make sure that all the other parts are good, man. Like, you want to make sure your rebounding is good, shooting is good, but with this Thunder team, the rebounding is just, it's terrible. I'm not going to lie with you. As I said, we need more size, and for sure this offseason we need to trade Josh Giddey. I feel like he just isn't in our horizon. I feel like he really isn't panning out with the Thunder. Maybe he could go to another team and go crazy, but for us, he really isn't panning out, man. I feel like he's not on schedule with the rest of the team. I feel like Jalen Williams going to do good next year. Chet's going to do good next year. And I feel like a lot of the guys like Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace, they're going to be on the team. But I really do feel like Josh Giddey's going to be gone. I do feel like Jalen Williams might be on the block. I don't know if he's going to be gone or not. We'll wait and see about that. The other Jalen Williams, number 6. I feel like maybe Gordon Hayward's going to be gone. Bismack Biyombo, like those guys, they didn't even touch the freaking court at all during this. Well, Gordon Hayward did, but he doesn't do anything. I mean, that dude just do cardio the whole time. Bismack Biyombo is probably not going to be here next year. As I said, we need more shooters, man. We need some volume shooters on our team and another third ball handler other than Shea and J-Dub. There needs to be somebody new that could facilitate, that could create their own dribble and space and stuff like that, like a Karis LeVert or something like that, man. Like, we need something else than Shea and J-Dub, because I feel like those two guys are the only ones that could actually play make, you know, and like make plays and stuff like that. Everybody else, like Cason Wallace, even off the bench, Cason Wallace, you know, what was his name? Freaking Isaiah Joe. They're just catch and shoot players, right? They're like 3-and-D catch and shoot players. Aaron Wiggins as well. He's going to be on the team next year for sure. I mean, he's really good, even though he didn't have that really good of a game. But those guys are like really catch and shoot guys. They're not really, you know, those 3-point guys that the Thunder need. The Thunder need 3-point shooters. They need 3-and-D, not really 3-and-D guys. We do have those, but the Thunder really need like a playmaking guy that could create his own shot. They need another one of those because Josh Giddey isn't panning out. They need freaking more shoot. They need help on their shooting. Chet needs help in his shooting. I feel like his shooting is just a little flat. I feel like if he were to develop more of an arc to his shot, that would be way better. Lou Dort as well, man. There was just some games in series where he played terrible, but I do think that he'll still be on the team because of that defense, and he's still young, right? Like, I get it. This team is still young. They still can develop, but a championship window closes fast, man. So I hope Sam doesn't actually press that panic button too hard where he trades somebody huge, like let's say J-Dub for like Durant, you know, like that crazy move. But I hope that they make the right pieces to really to complement Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, because he's already 27. He's 27 years old. He's playing the best basketball of his life. So if we don't capitalize on that, then it's going to be a rough couple years. I know we have like over 15 first-round picks, but I want to see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hold a championship in Oklahoma City. So let's hope that they get it done. But anyways, that's all I really have for you guys today, man. Just a really rough loss. You know, it's still like it's just unbelievable that we lost, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. You know, on to the next season. Thunder basketball is going to be back in like October, November. So I'll be waiting. I'll be there. I'll be going crazy. And so let's hope that our team just makes another leap. And I hope that whoever we pick at 12 could really make an impact on the floor. Because, man, this team has some stuff that they need to fix up. So let's hope that Sam Presti does it, of course. So as I said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new. Let me know what you guys think about the Oklahoma City Thunder this season. I would say it's a success, but I feel like there's definitely more holes to really fix up. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Daniel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.